Well, hello, my diamond family. Welcome back. This is Sharon, and today I want to discuss some of the things you should watch out for when you're dating. Do not put yourself in these positions. I'm going to entitle this Dating 101. Okay, I discovered 10 rules that you should apply to your dating situation. Because in in today's society, we are so desperate for attention that we sometimes we put ourselves in positions to be taken advantage of. Unknowingly, we do this. And today, hopefully, these 10 rules I'm going to go over would will hopefully make you the victor instead of the victim. So here we go. I said there's 10 rules, so here we go. I'm going to talk kind of fast because there's a lot of information I want to put in there. I'm going to give you the rules and I want to expand on them a little bit so I'll let you give you a clear picture of what I'm talking about. Okay? The first one, do not allow yourself to be taken for granted. We have a knack for doing that to people that been around for a while. We just take it for granted. We just assume they're gonna always be there no matter what. And do not do that. I mean, maybe you are a little eager to please your partner, and you always at their. I mean, this is for men and women, so maybe you always at their beck and call, and you're always sitting around waiting for them to call. First of all, you need to calm down a little bit. Just calm down. You're doing too much too fast. And slowly back away. Slowly back away from the situation. Don't just abruptly dump them or whatever. And do not threaten to break up with somebody if they don't step up their game. And you don't have to do that. That's not necessary. Giving people ultimatums, that's not necessary. And it never works out anyway. So why waste your time doing that, okay? Slowly pull back. Slowly become unavailable. Spend more time pursuing your interests. And give sometimes you might have to give your partner time to miss you and the attention that you showered upon. Sometimes too much is just too much, and but pull away. Don't always be ready to jump whenever they say. Give them a chance to miss you. Give them that opportunity to let them know that you are a person and you have feelings too. Um, Maintain your exclusivity. And mainly what that means is do not make yourself available to everybody or anybody. You are a precious, rare jewel. And you're not a piece of glass. You're a rare piece of jewel, and you should be looked at as that way, not something to be trampled upon or misused or abused. And when you see yourself as that way, people have a tendency to appreciate you more. They know that you just uh, you're not available to be abused or neglected. And do not always be ready to bend to other people's schedule. Because your schedule is just as important. Maybe you need to make people bend to your schedule sometimes. I mean, in a relationship, there's compromise. If you always giving, then you will not be appreciated in that relationship. So make people respect you and your feelings. And I know that's hard to do because especially when you hadn't practiced taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. Know that your world does not begin and end with this person. It just don't. I mean, um, that you don't have to let people know this, and by always saying so much, but what you need to do is spend your time. Let people know that spending time with you is a gift. It's a rare opportunity, and anybody just can't be with you. Anybody just can't spend time with you. Maintain a shroud of mystery. Do not be an open book. Do not just tell everything about you to anybody. Do not be an open book. 'Cause you know what happens when you become an open book? When you finish reading a book, you have the tendency to put it away and move on to something else. And that's the way it is with a person. Do not be an open book. You know, make people want to come back for more and more. And just give people bits and pieces of who you are. And when you do that, that makes them want to know you, and I guess you become intriguing. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. And don't be predictable. Please don't be predictable. I shouldn't have to know everything about you. I shouldn't have to know when you gonna do this or how you gonna do this, and I should know all that about you. I mean, I'm dating you. Now it'd be different if you were married. Somebody will know your schedule, and people will know you. But we're talking about the dating game. We're not talking about marriage. We're talking about the dating game. And like I said, this applies to men and women. Don't chase love. Don't chase anybody. And don't put your don't use your power to make other people chase you, because if they're always chasing, one day they might catch you and they find out you were not worth the hunt. You were not worth the chase. So don't put yourself in that position where you try to play hard to get and make people want to chase you, but know your worth, know your value, and know what you will tolerate and what you will not tolerate. That's how you gain respect. That's how that's how you become attractive. When people know they can't just do anything to you or say anything to you or treat you anyway, then they have to come correct. And sometimes we don't appreciate ourselves enough. We don't think we're valuable enough to make people want us. And become become the prize. If somebody finally gets your attention, you're a prize, you're a gift to be appreciated and loved. And if you don't feel that way about yourself, then you won't be able to portray that. You won't be able to let people know this about you, because if you don't feel that way about yourself, you have to feel that way about yourself before anybody um, will do that for you. You know, let people know that you're not an afterthought. You're the first thought. You're not there to entertain someone when they can't find nobody else. Then it's all, well, they are always so and so. No, no, no. Never be an afterthought to anybody. If they can't respect who you are, then let them go. Please walk away. It's better to be alone than with somebody who disrespects you and treats you as if you're garbage and you're not special. I mean, where's the satisfaction in that? Where's the thrill in that? Being treated as an afterthought. If I can't find anybody else, there's always so and so. Oh, no. Put your own needs first. I haven't been calling out the numbers, but this is number 5. I'm sorry. Put your own needs first. I mean, no, don't be selfish. Because, like I said, relationship is give and take, but put your needs first. Do what you need to do. Take care of you. Take care of your business. Don't neglect yourself. Don't ever be on the back burner and you neglecting it, so you're taking care of everybody but you. No, no, no. You got to take care of you. Because if you don't take care of you, then you have nothing to give anybody. Because you're a mess if you don't take care of yourself. You got to spend time on you and on your needs and what you need to do. And that's not being selfish. It's just taking care of yourself. And you don't need outside validation. And sometimes we become people pleasers, and we do for everybody else, but we don't do for ourselves. And when we do that, we put ourselves in a position where we're not valued. And when we treated with we're not treated with respect. I mean, it's like, oh well. No, no. Never compromise your self-respect. Your self-respect and your well-being is non-negotiable. I will take care of myself. You will not treat me as though I'm a piece of trash or I'm just nothing. No. Those things are not negotiable. You are you're due proper respect and consideration. So don't put yourself in a position where you're treated as nothing. Because if you don't love yourself and take care of yourself and respect yourself, nobody else will. It's got to start with you. And don't be desperate. Oh, people can smell desperation. And when they smell desperation and clinginess, they will use you like yesterday's garbage. And you will not be happy, you will not be satisfied, and it's all because you allowed people to treat you as nothing, because that's how you feel. Maybe that's how you feel about yourself, or maybe you have abandonment issues and you just willing to do anything to keep people around. No, no, no. This is what drive people away it don't bring people to you. It drives them away. Because nobody likes a clingy, desperate person. And when you traveling, you running behind them like a little puppy. Don't nobody like that. I mean, that's cute when you're a puppy, but we're not puppies. We are people, and it's not attractive. And nobody wants that. They want to push you away. They want to get as far away from you as they possibly can. And do not let people belittle you and disregard your feelings and self-worth. Don't do that. It's better to be alone than being abused. I tell you that every day. Well, I will tell you that every day. I hadn't been talking every day. But it's better to be alone than used than abused. Because you're not going to be happy. And if you're not happy, why are you in a relationship? Now, will people value things that they have to work hard for. They would put more value on it. And and you are valuable. Make people work for you. You're not something to be discarded. I hope this making sense to you. I mean, don't be so um, wrapped up into somebody that you just can't think straight. Number 6, maintain your identity, your independence, your identity. Now, it's all right to to when you connect with someone, but don't get lost in them. Don't get lost in this person to the point where you forget who you are. And you cling to this relationship because you if you break up with them, you don't know what to do with yourself because you hadn't been taking care of yourself. You hadn't been um, growing. You just been lost inside of a person, and sometimes that's why it's so hard to let go of relationships that doesn't work anymore because you're afraid to be alone because you don't know who you are. And without this person, you think you will not be able to survive without this person, and that is the false. That's false. We don't need another person to survive because when we nourish ourselves and take care of ourselves and grow and be independent, then we are a whole person by ourselves. We can function all by ourselves because we are whole, we are healed. We don't a relationship is like icing on the cake. Now icing doesn't make the cake. The cake is already a cake without the icing. But the relationship makes it sweeter. Because I can sit and eat the cake with no icing on it, but how long can you eat icing without a cake? Ugh. So I'm whole and I'm well and I'm put together with or without a relationship. And that's how we have to do. That's why we need to spend time with ourselves, pamper ourselves, take care of ourselves. Take ourselves out to dinner, buy flowers for ourselves. You know, do for you. Spend your energy on you, growing, learning, and being around people that appreciate you. Number 7, refrain from always being the one to initiate a conversation. Do not find yourself get caught up in a one-sided relationship. You're doing all the calling. You're always reaching out. You're the one who has to initiate everything. If that's the case, then you're in a one-sided relationship. If the person never calls you, never want to connect with you, never want to do anything with you uh, without you doing it, asking and calling, then there's something wrong with that relationship. That lets you know you are not important to this person. If they never call you, they never want to come by to see you, they never want to spend time with you, there's something wrong. You excuse me, you are in a one-sided relationship. You're in a relationship by yourself. And you know, that lets you know that you are not appreciated and they don't really care anything about you. You're just somebody that they know they can, that will be there when nobody else is there. And don't chase anybody. Don't chase anybody. Nobody is that important in the world where I'm gonna just throw my needs and interests and love aside and chase them. You chasing somebody like you're a hunting dog and you chasing somebody. And that's not that's not attractive. It's really not. That's a turn off. And people are not going to give you the respect that you deserve, but to know that you're worthless. They look at you as worthless, not worth the time. I mean, you gotta let people know that you are equal to them. They know better than you. You are no better than them. That you're equal. And do not compromise. Number 8, cultivate your own happiness. Happiness begins within. It's when you accept yourself and accept and love yourself. And you know your worth, your self-worth, and you feel confident. And you know, that's once you learn to love yourself and be content with who you are, you're not always trying to be like somebody else. You're not always trying to look like somebody else or wear the same clothes as someone else or be yourself. Love who you are. Love yourself. Know your shortcomings and accept those shortcomings. Know who you are. Always be in the position to want to improve who you are and learn different techniques and different ways to improve yourself. Don't try to take on somebody else's identity because you can't do that. You cannot be anybody but you. And when you learn to do that, it it draws people to you. It makes you appealing to others. I mean, everybody likes to be around somebody that's positive, somebody that's content, because we're all looking for that. And this way, we don't have to try to force people to make us happy. No, we always think, oh, he or she doesn't make me happy. They not. It's not their job to make you happy. You make yourself happy. Happiness comes from within, not out. And when we meet other people, they enhance our happiness, but they doesn't make our happiness. That makes sense. It's like going back to the cake and icing situation. They're not making you happy, they're just enhancing it. They're making it better. So never try to force people to make you happy, because that will make people run away from you. It will have the opposite effect, because you're putting too much pressure on somebody to make you happy, and they can't do that. Be content with yourself, uh, and it would make other people want to know why is she so happy? Why is she so you know why is she so confident? And people like that. People like that. Okay. Number 9. Be ready to walk away when necessary. That's the hardest thing anybody ever have to do. Walk away from a situation, because they don't want to be heartbroken. They don't want to be alone. So they will put up with garbage so they don't have to be alone. When people mistreat you, when people disrespect you, when people doesn't contribute to your life, then walk away. Don't threaten to walk away. Just walk away. And you're going to see these red flags early in a relationship. You don't have to be in a relationship a year or two before you realize that this person doesn't respect you. This person doesn't treat you right. This person doesn't put you first. I mean, you know this early on in a relationship. And instead of keep running and trying to pursue it, walk away. Make people treat you with respect. Maintain your dignity at all times. Do not let anyone trample you down or ridicule you or threaten you or no. Walk away at the first sign of any kind of disrespect. Just walk away, because it's not going to get better. Walk away. Regardless of how it hurts, walk away. Maintain your dignity and your self-worth at all costs. And I know, I know it's hard to do. I mean, I know, been there, done that. Number 10, do not get emotion, overly emotionally attached to anyone. Do not be so invested and emotionally unstable. You seem people just go off because the person doesn't act the way they want them to act or do what they want them to do. They're just like a wild person, you know, always yelling, screaming, and pushing. And why why are you so emotionally attached to this person that you can't be rational? Nobody wants anybody like that. Nobody, you can't take you anywhere, because they never know when you're gonna blow up. They never know when you're gonna act like a wild beast. Why would they want that? Why would anybody find you attractive? Why would anybody want to spend time with you? I mean, you don't know how to hold a conversation. You get angry and you don't know how to hold uh, um, a conversation. You don't know how to control yourself. That's a turnoff. That is a turnoff when you're always blowing up and fussing and wanting to fight and want to act out. Nobody wants that. That's not attractive. That's not attractive at all. You go to get the opposite. You go get the opposite of what you want. You think by acting that way the person gonna act right and treat you better, but no, no, and no. You're not gonna get what you want. Learn how to control yourself. Learn how to let people know how you feel without yelling and screaming and throwing things. And I mean, you think that make you look attractive? It make you look like a mental patient. That's what it make you look like. And nobody wants to be around you because you're unpredictable. You're like a wild animal. They never know when you're going to go off. So I hope these things were helpful to you. And I hope I was able to explain them clearly to you to let you know how to conduct yourself, how to handle yourself. And if you like, I would like for you to give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Share it with someone that's going through some things. And leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this was helpful to you and if I'm on the right track and if it makes sense to you, or if maybe you've been through any of these situations before and how do you handle them. And hit that notification button so you know when I drop another one. And everything I do here, I try to do it where I can help you improve yourself and be better and 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 learn new techniques and let you know there is a better way of living. So until we meet again, until we speak again, be the diamond that you are. Okay? Be blessed.